They'll have it to start the fourth quarter as well. These two teams last played in late January. The Bulls hit 25 threes in that game. They're a much different team, and I guess in a lot of ways
what they look like a matchup junk type defense, and it just took penetration by the Clippers to get the bucket.
They played last night against the Lakers in downtown Los Angeles, shot 53% from the field.
Like they get shots up quickly. That's the normal thing he would like to see. But this is a new group now. I'm sure he's feeling his way through it.
Giddey knocks it out of the hands of Leonard. Now the Clippers up against it, forcing a deep three. That's how good he's been.
That's something else.
And Tre Jones back the other way gets the second bucket. How good Kawhi Leonard has been, not just recently, but going back to this turnaround for the Clippers. Great ball movement. Sanders the three, holds the finish, in and out. Giddey the other way. We'll talk about Giddey. Really has found his game here in the NBA. Has become a bit of a triple-double machine and a triple maker. A three-point shooter, which was in the mid. Why misses that time? Richards the trailer. Lopez knocks it free. But Giddey quickly to the ball. 2 minutes gone by in this first quarter. Giddey the other way. One thing about Giddey, if you don't remember, he is a extremely gifted passer. Big play inside by Lopez.
And if you don't remember, Brook Lopez blocks a lot of shots.
He's sending out a lot of reminders of late. This is done inside, up under, a former Bull. The floater is good, and a nice tone and tenor here for the Clippers.
The size they're done backing down Jones and winds up getting the easy bucket.
Interception by Dunn. In a foot race with Jones, creates the contact, waltzes in for the score. Timeout. Anthony Edwards just said.
And he's not a bad player himself, Anthony Edwards. He came alive, didn't he? After the horrendous game he had the night before, he tried to light up the Clippers.
Jones and the Bulls coming out of the timeout, trailing by 5. Buzelis gives to Giddey. 3 to shoot, in trouble. Blocked by Jones, recovered by Dunn.
Giddey is so used to getting past defenders because of his size.
Lopez, the trailing 3, is long done. Right place, right time, as he's one to be. Leonard creates the contact. Whistle on the mount, but then ultimately was a non-shooting foul. It is the first against Chicago. 8:50 to play in the opening frame. Sanders. Zone here for Chicago. This has bothered the Clippers lately. Go back to San Antonio. It helped them surrender their 25-point lead. Kobe Sanders says, I'm a zone buster, and knocks down the 3. Giddey. This is the added element to his game. Giddey shooting 37% from above the arc, was 26 and 32 in his first couple of years. Leonard. And Richards.
Why shoot that one before where he's gone to that lefty jump type thing.
Buzelis tailgated by Kawhi. Strong defense by the Clippers. Whistle. Nice young player here for Chicago. And the coaching staff, in a good way, have been hard on him, making sure that he is ready to go as a cornerstone for Chicago. We get a quick word from Hyundai.
Time so far, Chicago has beaten the Clipper defender off that first dribble move. And it's getting him into the paint, getting him into the lane area. The idea is to keep that guy out of those angles. You must veer him off to the side. You have to be between the ball and the basket.
Nice pass inside. Leonard counted on a foul. Now he'll go to the line. First shot. 63% from the field against the 9th best defense in the NBA. The Wolves the other night shot 59% and still lost in a rout. That's how impressive the Clippers have played of late. 15-9, they're out in front as Kawhi gets up and down on the three-point play. Miller. Richards. Met by Lopez in the paint. Tough little floater for Richards, and it falls.
And that's what happens when you get beat off that first dribble. Now the offensive player starts to get to the paint area, and he can kick it out to open teammates. Swarming, causing deflection, steals, forcing turnovers, but
both completely dismissed it. We got bigger things that we're trying to accomplish. Getting to 500, not a big deal. Well, He's proving that. He's trying to surpass the 500 mark and keep the rest of the league in the rearview mirror. Clippers 6-1 in the last 7. And have lost just 11 times since December 20th. That's the second best record in the league during that stretch. Giddey. Another late in the shot clock possession. Richards, the corner three after a great closeout by Lopez, knocks it down. Just the third three for Richards here with the Bulls.
And you saw what Derek Jones Jr. could do on defense. He stopped Giddey. Nobody stopped Kawhi Leonard. Get it to the basket, finish over the top.
We saw the double come, goes baseline and puts it down. Kawhi Leonard with a quick 10 in 6 minutes. Clippers do play tomorrow against Sacramento. I bring it up only paying attention to a possible minute restriction for Kawhi. Dillingham inside to Richards. Denied by Lopez. Kawhi. Sanders hit one earlier. He's got a couple. The rookie puts the Clippers out in front by 8.
Kobe's.
Buzelis drives on Kawhi. Wild shot. Rebound up for grabs. Jones taps it skyward. And a shot clock violation. How about that play from Derek Jones Jr.?
Throwing the extra defender.
Kawhi was, by the way, a plus 41 in the game against the Wolves the other night. That is outrageous.
Doesn't everybody do that?
You're trying to keep it going here. Misfires short. Kawhi 3 for 7. Dillingham. Buzelis. He can finish. Good foul there by Sanders. And Buzelis 23 points. 38% from the three-point line. Had 41 in an overtime loss to the Warriors.
For this future build. But I warned you a while ago. I told you, Brian, teams that think that they're going to turn it around with the rebuild, don't always count on it, because you've got to have a little bit of luck in there, picking the right guys. They got to blend. It's got to be the right system, because you can go a lot of years without making it to the playoffs.
The Bulls have gone really spotty years into the playoffs, just 2 times since 2015. Jones 9 to shoot. Yabusele out there. Lopez finds a seam, drives. Sanders in the corner for 3, in and out. And a couple of them down early. 22-16. Clippers out in front. Buzelis. Now Giddey. Launches the trade. His second. And Josh Giddey now with 6 points and a couple of assists in 7 minutes of work.
He's become a much more dangerous player now, because everybody was backing off him for his drives to the basket.
Lopez can't connect inside. And Giddey controls. Patrick Williams upside to Sele. Drive down and lays.
For this week, it runs through the end of March. Competitors and fans alike can track their progress online.
Here was outrageous, and I look forward to it again. And the swell and the wall, I'll tell you what, these are my kind of people. I dig them, and I appreciate them. All the one, Jones with Isaiah Jackson back in the lineup. Dillingham loses the ball, but saves it to Leonard. He can't lay it in. Rebound goes up, now grabbed by Sanders. Kawhi stays out on the floor. 3:40 to play. Down the lane. Oh, he missed the dunk. Rebound taken by Jackson. It's blocked. I think Kawhi lost the handle of it, something I've never seen.
Without question, it slipped out of his hand as he was going up that time.
Williams misses on the 3. When we talk about those big mitts, that ball must have some moisture on it, because Kawhi is a vice grip with the ball. Matherin down the lane, contorting his body and lays it in.
And that was Kawhi's screen that freed him up. He got a good piece of the defender. Matherin able to turn the corner.
Jones fouled. Clippers by 3. Jordan Miller is in. Kawhi Leonard now out. Matherin picks it off. Power play here for the Clippers. Matherin forces the issue and gets it blocked.
Might have been able to drop that one off to the left. I'm not sure he saw his teammate there.
Yabusele misses inside. Miller into the paint, fades and fires, not there. Miller, very nice game the other night against the Wolves coming off the bench. Dillingham. Talented player, drafted by Minnesota, just didn't get a lot of time. And they're trying to get him to kind of control it a little bit. Shot selection, a big thing. Yabusele able to knock that three down, and now we're tied at 24. Clippers have led by as many as 8. Nine to shoot. Miller swings it to Batum for the catch and shoot three. And our favorite Frenchman breaks the tie, 27-24.
I like that. Miller knew exactly where Batum was.
Sanders punches it out to Mathurin. This time waits for backup. Tough pass for Sanders. Now drives the baseline. Into Miller, to the rim and in. And a quick 5-0 strike for the Clippers.
Isn't that offside slash cut just becoming so popular now in the league?
Jones inside, lays it in. 6 points here in this first quarter. Clippers lead by 3. Five to shoot. Miller in trouble, forcing it up late in the clock. Jones gets around Sanders, and I'll tell you what, Trey Jones doing some
with a lot of the Bulls who are getting by the defenders on that first dribble.
Mathurin on the fadeaway, his second basket.
Chicago forces you to dig in, stay in your stance because they put the ball on the floor so well. Like